Hello again, this is Carolyn's Ideas, Carolyn Wood from Carolyn Star Products. Today we're going to discuss something very unusual but very exciting. I dedicate this to all the pet lovers out there who are grieving for a deceased pet. I have great news for you. There is available advanced spiritual and alien technology that can bring your beloved pet back to your life. That's right. That's my discussion for tonight. I would like to start by saying, before I get into the details of this video, that this video is for spiritually evolved, spiritually advanced students of metaphysics, students who believe in parallel universes or have studied and researched parallel universes and are aware of the techniques for cloning, and people who are agreeable and believe in reincarnation, and people who are open-minded to advanced alien technologies. In other words, people are aware of extraterrestrials visiting the planets for millions of years and who have given this planet advanced technology over the years. So people who are not knowledgeable about these subjects or feel agreeable to these subjects, I suggest that this video is not for you. And because you wouldn't understand, you wouldn't relate, you would probably criticize. So this is not for the skeptics and for those who are not into the metaphysical subjects. So we will be discussing a very unusual topic tonight, but very credible in that it has been researched in science and spiritual science and in alien technology, that parallel universes and clones and reincarnation and life after death do exist. So we're going to be talking about our beloved pets tonight. Many of us are pet lovers. And we know that it doesn't seem that our pets live long enough like we would like them to live. So we really grieve seriously upon their deaths. And this is dedicated to pet lovers. I have lost many pets over the years myself, and I know what it's like to be devastated when your beloved pet has passed. Pets and animals, to most lovers, are like family. They're like children. My pets have always been my children. I've never had children of my own, so I considered my pets my children. And I have always been devastated when one of them passed. I've had pets all the way back since I was 8 years old, and I've always had pets. And what I've discovered, to my surprise, but my happy surprise, is that animals have souls and they incarnate just like people incarnate. Now, the life cycle of humans and reincarnation can be hundreds or even thousands of years, but those of pets can come back during our own lifetime. They incarnate much faster than humans. So I have done some research about this over the years, and I've had spiritual downloads from Source about the information that I am going to give you at this time. I happen to have a cat named Corky who died many years ago, and that unknown to me, Corky had reincarnated into the body of another cat. This cat happened to come to me on a cold winter night. It was a stray cat and an adult cat at the time he came into my life. And this cat lived many years after that, and upon the time when he was about to die, I usually go to the limit with health modalities and holistic medicines to save my animals, to lengthen their life as long as possible. And when this cat that I dearly loved was dying, I went to a shaman. I consulted a shaman, a professional shaman. This shaman revealed to me that this cat that I was conferring about trying to heal him was a cat that came back into my life from a previous life. That this cat had returned to me in the body of this cat, which was a cat of mine earlier in my life. This was the first time that I realized that there is such a thing as reincarnation of animals. And I do know when I first met this cat, which was a stray, we bonded immediately. We loved each other immediately. From the moment we met and he came into my life, I felt like I was bonded to this cat. I might have sensed subconsciously that he was a previous cat of mine come back. But we were very close, we bonded immediately. And we felt comfortable with each other instantly. And then I find that he was one of my cats come back to life from a previous cat that had died from this shaman. I was so thrilled to hear this, I began to do research on how I can use this technology of reincarnation for my future animals to reincarnate into my life again. So I did extensive research and I came up with 3 advanced technologies to initiate the return of your deceased animals. And one of these technologies that I did extensive search on was cloning. And I discovered that cloning has been given to humans by extraterrestrials for many years now. And that cloning is being done by the secret government for many years now. And that cloning is the process of using DNA samples to create a duplicate body. But clones are just bodies, and living bodies must have a soul to exist. So I found out through research that extraterrestrials have a technology for putting the human soul into a clone body. And so I thought, well, if this can be done with humans, why is it not possible to do this with animals? So that is one technique for bringing your beloved pet back to life, is from cloning. And another technique I discovered is traveling to parallel universes. If you have done your research as a metaphysical student, you will know that it has been confirmed that parallel universes are scientifically true. And after my research, and I've looked at several movies, and I've discovered that Hollywood often gets downloads in their movies about true, realistic, scientific facts. And I remember reviewing a movie once that I rented about a scientist who was doing some research on parallel universes, and she was coming very close to finding the discovery on parallel universes. And then, when she went home, one day her husband was killed in a car accident. And then in her grief, she decided that she would contemplate and work on that discovery and get it finished on parallel universes, because she decided she wanted to go and bring her husband back alive from another parallel universe to this one. So as time progressed, she did go to a parallel universe, and then she brought her husband back alive to this universe. And so that is a good example of how parallel universes can work. Therefore, we can travel to parallel universes, find our pet animal alive in that universe, and bring them back to this universe. So the parallel universes are the second discovery I have made to bring our pets back to life and back to us again. However, unfortunately, these technologies of cloning in parallel universes are only advanced alien technologies known to extraterrestrials only, and have not been given to the general public, but have been shared with the governments, the secret governments. But the secret governments have not given us this information on how to access parallel universes. And we will not be able to take advantage of these technologies until there is full disclosure of aliens, and until the extraterrestrials have landed and walk amongst us, and then are willing to share this technology with the people. So until that happens, we will not have the benefits of parallel universes. At that time, then it will be available. But it is wonderful to know that these technologies can be applied to bring our loving pets back together to life again in this life. So I went on to discover another technology that we all can use, and that happens to be a prearranged reincarnation. This is possible for us all. But we will have to solicit the assistance and the aid of an angel or a shaman. Now, I have my favorite angel is Archangel Michael, but if you, someone trying to do this, cannot gain connection with an angel, then you can go to a shaman or a very advanced, evolved psychic and acquire their assistance with this agenda. Now, what the shaman and the angel is going to do is go to the spiritual realm and get the soul of your pet and bring that soul back here and put it in the body of a newborn puppy or cat, whichever one you're trying to bring back. So that is how it is done. Now, not all of us can do this because not all of us can find shaman. We have to hire the shaman and we have to have the finances to pay them. Shamans are located in Hawaii and India and Tibet and in the American Indian tribes. That's where we can find a shaman. This has to be a very, very advanced shaman to be able to do this. And they have to be willing to assist us with this. So, what we would do about this is, number one, choose the breed of a dog or cat you would like to bring back. It could be the breed of a dog of your original pet that passed. You can go to a breeder and hire a breeder to put these dogs together and mate them. And when the female dog has become pregnant, then you will go and get this dog and keep it in your care until it is time for the pet cat or dog to give birth. There will be meditations and rituals and ceremonies to bring this about. And this is the way you'll know that this is your pet, is when the shaman and the animal is right there before you. Now, animals can come back to you on their own, just as my cat did to me. But if the animal reincarnates without you being there, or without you officiating over the birth, then this animal could be born in another city, another state, another country, and another animal from which you know nothing about. And another family can adopt this pet, and you will not know that you found them. And even if they were in the pound and you went to the pound to get a pet, you will not know that that pet is yours unless you are very psychic. So even though your pet can come back, you won't know it's your pet unless you do it the way I've suggested, with a psychic or a shaman or an angel and a pregnant dog. This way you can arrange for a reincarnation of your pet at a place and a time of your choosing. And then you will know that that is your pet come back to life. Now, I know all this may sound strange and impossible and crazy to many people, except to those people who are grieving for their beloved pet and will do anything to bring them back. And so, even though this may sound strange, that's why I say this video is dedicated to the metaphysically inclined person and student and spiritually evolved and people who believe in reincarnation and parallel universes and extraterrestrials. Those are the ones that will look upon this as definitely a possibility for the return of your beloved animals. Now, I know that we cannot be too obsessed with our pets. We have to realize that there comes a time when they must die, and we must not be too obsessed with them. We must learn to let go and to go to be focused on evolving our souls and ourselves, and not be fanatics about keeping pets with us forever. But this is a solution. This is a working solution to bringing our pets back to us, if you are so inclined, for the loss of your pet. And to others out there who might be contemplating this, I would be very interested in hearing from anybody who has tried this and gotten it to work. So I would like to send special love and light and compassion to all the pet lovers who have lost their pets. And I hope now that you know that there's no death. Your pet is in the astral world. He's probably with you and around you. And now I hope you have hope to know that you can arrange to see your pet again. And I would like to give a special mention to my mentor, James Gillian, who I have been following his website and his YouTube videos for years. and I would like to send my compassion for the loss of his beloved pet, Jada. I have recently received additional information from a download. I don't like my videos to be long. I don't like this video to be over 20 minutes, so I'll put additional information in either or part 2 or an update to download the additional information that I've recently received. Regarding part 2 in the download, I mentioned that I had received some metaphysical uploads. So I'm not going to put it on this video because it's going to make it too long. So just keep checking my website. I'm going to put that update on my website online. It's going to be so brief that I'm not going to make a video of it. It's going to be about 5 minutes, or no later than 5 or 7 minutes. So just check my website for the update in part 2 of this video. So in concluding, if there is anyone that has tried this, I would be interested in hearing from you. And I wish you all the best this new year of 2019. And I hope that this will be a good year for spiritual evolution and advancement and ascension. And I want to wish you all my love. Have a good life and a great day. Thank you for joining me today in my latest video. Please visit my website www.carolinstarproducts.com for additional articles and videos, self-help videos on how to live a happy and prosperous life. I have many other videos and articles on various subjects.